Hey, the mango season is almost over, so I'm really happy that I found this beautiful mango in my garden about 10 seconds ago. Yeah, so talking about my ninth week here, my ninth week in Nicaragua. Crazy, it's already been more than 2 months. Crazy when you think about it. So what have I been doing? I was on a market yesterday with my friend Rinaldi. That was really exciting, really interesting. Super Nika everywhere, people grabbing me. That was actually quite uncomfortable grabbing me. Hey, Chele, Chele. Since I have blonde hair, everyone assumes that I've money enough to buy their whole market, and everyone wants me to buy their stuff. But yeah, very interesting. A whole another world. Afterwards, we went in a shopping center, and it was so fascinating to see this gap between the market and the shopping center. It's just like incredible, undescribable. And yeah, on Saturday we had a OC summit. So basically, we're starting with the team that is going to organize the next conference. That was really great, really cool. A lot of energy in the room. So I can't wait for that conference to happen. But before that, I'm going to another conference. I'm going to talk about that later. Yeah, and we had the monthly review with our MC that was really great, especially the reflection part, where I thought a bit more about what am I actually here for? Why am I doing this experience here in Nicaragua? What do I want to get out for myself? And I think it's really important to once in a while remind yourself why you're doing what you're doing. What are the things that are you doing, for example, and why are you doing those things? Like you have a reason for everything that you're doing. And if not, then you should better question why you're doing it and if it's a good idea to still do it. And yeah, that really got me back on track. And it was really beautiful because sometimes you tend to forget what you're doing or why you're doing in the storm of everyday activities that just come flying at you. So like I said, I'm going to a conference. It's called International Congress of ISAC, and it's going to be more than 100 different countries bringing basically their leadership boards to one place in Poland. So it's going to be crazy being in one surrounding with like 800 people from over 100 different countries. The most international event I've ever been to in my life by far. So can't express my excitement. It's incredible. And I feel a bit stressed right now because I'm going to leave for 3 weeks and don't really know exactly how things are going to look like when I come back. It's a very important season, but I really trust my team. I really trust everyone here. So I'm sure that things are going to go out fine, but still there's a bit of anxiety in me. And yeah, I'm really excited, even though I haven't realized yet like that I'm going. It's not 100% in my realization, but still like a lot of energy when I think about it. And really looking forward to see my parents, see my little brother, and a couple other loved people that I'm going to visit on my way to Poland. So that's going to be absolutely beautiful. Really looking forward. And yes, some things that I learned this week was related to managing. So whenever you manage anyone, you should always be at a knowledge level of 100%. I feel like of what you expect that person to know, or at least try to be on 100% of everything that you expect from the person below you, because otherwise things are not going to work out great, like work out as well. Like you always need to have this trench leadership, like inspiring people by being on top of everything that you expect from them. And I realized that that is not the case yet, so I should really like get into this stuff completely. And yeah, another very interesting thing, I realized when I was in the market, hey, I could buy some trousers because actually I only came to Nicaragua with one pair of trousers because I forgot all my trousers at home. And then I realized, oh no, actually you're flying to Germany in a week, so you might as well get your trousers from home. And then I realized, oh wow, you're here for 9 weeks with one pair of trousers. So you're walking around with one pair of trousers for 9 weeks already. No worries, like I was washing them in between, but it's really interesting. It really showed me how overrated clothes are and those superficial things. Like how much I don't need clothes to be happy. I don't need them to be successful with women for like anything. It's just like I don't feel anyhow like impacted my quality of life working around with one pair of trousers for 9 weeks. So that really showed me how those superficial things are not important in life. And yeah, that was my ninth week in Nicaragua. please, all of you guys, have a beautiful, beautiful week, and thank you for taking part in my experience. Bye bye, guys.